Amanda Cupcake is here with the cutest treats ever. Great to see you, Amanda.
It's really good to be here.
Amanda is known for her amazing cupcakes, over the top. If you have a special occasion, birthday, shower, wedding, book club party, and you need to wow everybody with some amazing cupcakes, get a hold of her and she'll bake up something really special that'll fit your theme. But we're not doing cupcakes today. We're doing something a little different. Tell us what we're making.
We're making ice cream cone cake pops.
How fun. Now, you've heard of cake pops probably. They're all the rage. What are cake pops exactly?
Well, basically what I do is I take cupcakes or cake that I've already baked and I crumble it up and I mix it with frosting so it's sticky enough to form a ball. So it's like this amazing ball of like goodness.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
We both said that at the same time.
And normally they're on like a lollipop stick is what they are. But today we're going to do them inside little ice cream cones, so they'll actually look like an ice cream cone. So super cute for any kind of really fun party occasion, little girl's birthday party. Well, even adults love. Who doesn't love an ice cream cone? So, all right, so let's get started.
Okay, so I just want to show you kind of what I do to make the cake pops.
You bet.
So these are cupcakes that I actually just baked.
Okay.
You can also do it in a 9 by 13 pan as a cake. And then I just add like a few tablespoons of frosting at a time, and I'm guilty of not measuring, but just you can kind of feel it out after a while. You don't want to add too much frosting at a time.
Now you can do whatever kind of flavor you want. This happens to be strawberry cake mix and a buttercream frosting.
Right.
So, you know, whatever kind of flavor you're feeling.
Yep, and this is all pretty and pink. And you want to get it to the texture of Play-Doh, and you can work it with your hands.
Okay.
That's what I do, or you can use it, you can use like a big metal spoon too, and do it that way. And so now it's the texture of Play-Doh. So it's like edible Play-Doh, sweet Play-Doh actually.
So it really now at this point it's real easy to work with. You can get in there with your hands. Okay, I get it.
And then what you can do is you take it, and I always refer to making a meatball.
Sure.
It's like the best way to teach people. And so
Just
then
you
roll it
into,
actually for these, you want to roll about 1.5 inches wide.
Just depends what size you want the pop to be, I guess.
Exactly.
Now, we went to the grocery store, or Amanda did, and got some ice cream cones, minis or the big ones. Just depends what size you want these pops to do. Now, do you normally let these sit up in the refrigerator so they're easy to work with, or how does that work?
Yes, I always refrigerate my cake pop balls. I don't freeze them, because the cake expands when it gets warm. It'll crack that outer shell once you dip it in the chocolate.
Okay.
So I always refrigerate them. It just gets it at that right temperature.
For about how long?
You can do it for a couple hours. Otherwise, you can stick it in the freezer for just 10 to 15 minutes, just until it's firm enough to
You don't want to freeze it. I get it. Go ahead and wash your hands. We'll let you go ahead and we'll finish this project. So you get busy using all this, the cake crumbs and the frosting. You make all these little balls. We park these in the refrigerator for a good couple of hours. And now we're going to get back to making actually the ice cream part of this. So it looks like we cut the cones a little bit. Is that right?
Right. You can buy mini cones.
But if you can't find those, which they're kind of hard to find,
you have to think creatively here.
Okay.
And I found these colorful cones. And you just take a serrated knife and you cut it right at that edge.
So that's easy.
So then your cake pop fits nicely on that edge.
Very cute.
Like that.
Now, what holds the cake pop to the cone?
Okay, so that's the next step.
Okay.
So what I do is I shake it out to make sure there's no crumbs getting in the milk, because that's what you're going to do.
Okay.
Is you're going to dip your cone in the color that you want your.
Now, what are these?
These are candy melts.
Okay.
And you can buy these at different craft stores. And they have a whole section of all these different colors.
And they just melt them in the microwave then.
Right.
Basically, it's kind of like a white chocolate, or in this case, chocolate.
Exactly.
They're little discs, and if you're dipping and things like that, they work wonderfully. So, quick melt. We did chocolate, we did white, we did blue, whatever color, right?
Yeah, whatever colors you want to play with.
Okay.
And so then what I do is I just dip my cone in the melt, just the edge of it, so that you have something to act as your glue, because candy melts will act as like a hard glue.
Okay.
They'll harden. And so then you just put your,
We'll get a little bit bigger one. Okay.
Yep. So then you just put that on top.
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
And see, I already have some lined up here that I've done.
Okay, and then after it hardens, so how
Right.
long does that take?
It doesn't take very long, maybe a couple minutes.
Okay, so and that, like as Amanda said, that gets really nice and hard.
Right.
Now we get to dip the whole cone like they do at Dairy Queen, right?
Yes. And the cool
Not that
thing,
I'm familiar with that.
the cool thing about this is that it's a really easy way to cake pop because you can make mistakes, and it actually looks cuter the more mistakes
Really?
you make. 'Cause
Okay,
it just
cool.
drips down like real ice cream. Like this. And you can
Very
just shake
fun.
it.
Okay, I gotta try this. So the drips are, like you say. Oh, I need more drippy. Come on, I'm
There
always
you go.
spilling my ice cream. So
See?
very fun. Very, very fun.
Let it drip down
Now
like
then, these are gonna harden again.
that. Right.
And then you can, do a little chocolate on top if you wanted to. That takes another couple minutes or something like
Right.
that? Okay, so we probably shouldn't dip that one, huh?
But what you can do is, we can do it
Drizzle?
here on TV, just
Okay.
drizzle it.
Okay.
So I take my lovely chocolate and I drizzle it. I just take my spoon and I drizzle it over the top like that and just kind of shake it around like I did so it drips down.
That's so fun.
And I mean, it doesn't even really matter if the white isn't quite dry because then it just all kind of
Oh,
oozes
so
together.
cute. And then, of course, we've got all sorts of decorating stuff. This is the disco dust, which you can get
Right.
at, cake decorating places. What are these?
And you can take little
Oh,
gumballs
fun.
as the cherries and top it with that and sprinkle. You want to do this while it's wet. Sprinkle the sprinkles on.
These are absolutely adorable.
And they're so easy to make and really good for beginners at Cake Pops.
They're fun. They are so fun. And here we are. We have them all done up for you. Now, if you don't feel like making these, you can get a hold of Amanda. A lot of times she'll sell her cupcakes and her treats at Cronies in Wapaka, right? So
yes.
just call ahead to make sure they have them. Also, if you want to get a hold of Amanda and have her make cupcakes or these cake pops for you, what's the best way for people to find you?
You can find me on Facebook. Just search Amanda Cupcake.
Okay.
Or you can go on my blog. And my blog actually has a link to my email address, too.
Wonderful. So just Google Amanda Cupcake and
Yes.
you will find her.
You'll
Fun
find me.
stuff. So cute. And the nice part, when these harden up, you don't really need to worry about drips or napkins. So
Right.
easier to eat than a real ice cream cone, I
It
guess.
is.
They're so, so cute. We'll be back. Stay with us.